All right. Hi, scholars. Today we're going to read a story, Rocky Mountain National Park. Wow, that looks beautiful and pretty cool. So do your best to follow along with me. Some words to know. Autumn is one. That's another word for fall. Blends, continental divide, national park, peaks, ranges. It's okay if we don't know what those words mean, but we're going to keep reading and try. Maybe we'll find out. Remember, we can always look at the table of contents to figure out what information will be in the book and where I can find it. And here we go. The Best of the Rockies is the title to that section. Rocky Mountain National Park in Colorado shows off the best of the Rocky Mountains. Its air is fresh and clean. Its mountain lakes mirror high peaks above them. The park is home to mountain lions, moose, and many other wild animals. Nature lovers can enjoy the park by car or foot. Young Mountains is our next section. Rocky Mountain National Park is a small part of the Rockies. They stretch 3,000 miles from Canada to New Mexico. Compared to other mountain ranges, the Rockies are young. They were pushed up between 100 and 65 million years ago. The Rockies form the Continental Divide. The mountains divide which way waters flow. Waters on the western side flow west to the Pacific Ocean. Water on the eastern side flows east to the Atlantic Ocean. So you can see in this picture, I can look at the picture to understand. This red line is the continental divide. So all this water flows to the east, and all this water flows to the west. That's really interesting. From moose to meremots, Rocky Mountain National Park has wet areas and forests of pine and aspen trees. Mountain wildflowers dot open areas with bright colors in the summer. The trees stop growing at about 11,000 feet. This is called the tree line. Above this line, it's too cold and rocky for trees to grow. Different areas of RMNP, or Rocky Mountain National Park, are home to different animals. Elk and deer feed in the fields and forests. Moose wade in wet places and chomp plants there. A few bobcats, mountain lions, and black bears live in the park too. Some animals live above the tree line. They include bighorn sheep and meremots, which are one of the largest members of the squirrel family. Meremots can be spotted on warm, sunny rocks. If they sense danger, they squeak. In rocky places, pika dash around. You can see a picture of a pika right up here. They look like big hamsters, but are more like rabbits. About 280 kinds of birds have been seen in RMNP. Eagles and crows ride on the mountain winds. One bird stays on the ground and blends in with the earth. In winter, its feathers turn white and blend into the snow. Wow, look at this bird's different colored feathers down here. This is the summer feathers, this is the winter feathers. Plan a visit. One road inside the park lets drivers climb up and over the Continental Divide. The road is closed in the winters when snow drifts can be more than 20 feet deep. People who love hiking can leave the sound on traffic behind. Some put their tents near mountain lakes and rushing creeks. Others follow rocky paths to climb the park's tallest mountain. Autumn is a special time to visit the park. Aspen leaves turn bright yellow, and people come to watch and listen to elk. A popular park. Each year, more than 4 million people visit Rocky Mountain National Park from around the world. During the summer months, some parts of the park get crowded. Sometimes there are even traffic jams. So you can read this little section over here. This is about native peoples once lived in these mountains. We're going to keep moving. Still, anyone who can hike a mile or two can find a way to escape the crowd. Wow, that looks like a beautiful picture. Remember, we can look at the glossary to learn about the words and what they mean, but that is Rocky Mountain National Park.